Hello, this is Heejun from South Korea, and I'm a lawyer. And today I want to talk about the legal tips about copyright law. So let me assume that you are a foreign author, and your novel just got adapted into Korean film, and it's doing pretty well. But here's a tiny problem: the Korean production company isn't paying you what they promised. So if you find yourself in such a situation, then you have to understand your right under Korean copyright law, what you can and then what you cannot. Let me work you through real cases and show you how to protect yourself in such a situation. So let me start with the actual settlement dispute litigation cases. So in 2020, for court case, an author like you sued for 40 million won in unpaid royalties, and the Korean production company have been collecting money from the film, but never sell with the original author. In this case, the Korean court sided with the author, so they ordered payments of all unpaid amount of royalties and interest and additional compensation as well. So Korean courts do protect your rights as a foreign copyright holder. But there is another case which is a little bit more complicated. In the case from 2017, an author thought they had simply sold their copyright for 30 million won, and he thought it's a clear deal. But then the Korean company started publishing and selling the work directly, so creating all kinds of the derivative works. The author had to go to the courts to clarify the selling the copyright means the company could do whatever they wanted with the work. And to answer this question, here's what you absolutely must understand as a foreign author working in Korea. So Korean Copyright Act, Article 45, so paragraph 2 says this, even if you transfer your entire copyright, the right to create derivative works are presumed not included unless your contract explicitly says so. So think about what this means for you. So if a Korean company tells you we are buying your copyright, that does not automatically give them right to make films, games, TV series, or merchandise from your work. So those derivative rights stay with you unless your contract specifically transfer them. So the Korean Supreme Court has confirmed this rule multiple times as well, and here's your second protection. If your contract with the Korean company is ambiguous or unclear, so Korean courts will interpret it in your favors as the author. A 2016 Seoul Court ruling established this when there's doubt about whether you transferred or license right. The court assumes you kept them. So if you are not receiving your payments from Korea, you have legal options to say. First, you can sue for all unpaid royalties plus interest and additional compensation for copyright infringement. But timing matters here. So you only have 3 years from when you discovered they won't pay you. Second, you can claim a return of unjust enrichment if they are profiting from your work without legal rights. This claim gives you more time, up to 10 years. And Korean courts will calculate what you should have received based on normal market rates and your contract terms. So similar to how they handle trademark licensing disputes in Korea. So three things you must do as a foreign author selling works in Korea. So first, make your contracts very clear. So this is kind of obvious. State whether you are licensing or transferring rights, and if derivative works are involved, spell out exactly what they can and cannot do. Secondly, be specific about payment terms. So don't accept bake languages like a percentage of revenue. Write down exactly when you will be paid and how much and what happens if they are late. The conditions like that. And the third, keep everything. So save all emails and payment requests and records of how they are using your work. So if you end up in Korean court, you will need all of them at the end. So if you find yourself in such a situation, then the good news is Korean copyright law actually protects foreign authors strongly, especially when contracts are kind of vague and ambiguous. But you need to act within the time limits and you gotta have all of your documentations ready. So if you are in such a situation, review your contract immediately and start organizing your evidence. So the time matters.